What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn Paradise. Yes, we are building a paradise. And in the last episode, we expanded a little bit. So we got another few beavers to add to our colony, but our water doesn't seem to be pumping fast enough. But we do have seven. I forgot. We added that extra one at the very end. We have 7 water pumps now here that's going to pump from this area when there's a drought so we can keep our water here and keep our fields fertilized. Yeah, that was the whole goal. We also did a little bit of rearranging. We're going to grow these pines so we can actually start collecting pine resin. Because to get the large water pumps, we need treated planks. And for treated planks, we need pine resin. We're also going to need a wood workshop. But with that being said, we started working on some more power, a better power situation, I guess you could say. It's still not the best, but it's going to be a little bit better than what we have when there is water flowing. And we haven't done anything really up here recently. That might change. So we put in a couple extra temporary inventors to help get our science up. So we're going to see how all that's changed. So if I remember correctly, we got a drought approaching. So that drought's going to come. We're going to be able to get down here and finish the power because what we need to do is actually underneath the bad water. So yeah. We're going to have to wait for the drought to take care of that because we need the drought to actually start getting rid of some of this bad water. So one thing I've been thinking about is I'm seeing these ruins of aqueducts and I feel like they were connected at one point. There's not one over here or anything at all, but I definitely see this one here. And then this one here. And I feel like it used to come down from here because of this piece right here and carry water. So part of me is kind of wondering, can we do the same thing? That's a future plan. That's a future thing. But we'll look into that at some point in the future as well. Right now, I think... I think there's some things that I'm sorry, I was lost in thought for a second because I think there's some things that I really do want to do. I'm just not sure how we're going to get to it. Like there's some things I really want to explore, but I'm not exactly sure if we're ready to get to that point yet. Like I can't wait to put in our first zip line. And I feel like that's going to be coming soon. So let's take a look real quick. A zip line station is 700. Okay, that's quite a bit. A zip line pylon is 500, and we're going to need pylons to definitely be able to get our zip lines to where we want to go. So cuz I really want a zip line to come up here. Because that would just make it so much faster that they wouldn't have to worry about going up and down the stairs all the time. And I got so much. Man, I still got so many trees up here I can take down. I still got all these trees here. So, not exactly sure yet. But one thing I think I do need to do is I need to start taking that out so I can at least get paths going. Oh yeah, we also built these lidos so we could get some wet fur and a couple showers, so try and maximize everything. Our drought is getting ready to start and I forgot to... Yeah, I got a little bit of water, but it doesn't really matter. We're not pumping out of here. So I don't know if that water is actually necessary for this drought. We still haven't had a bad tide yet. Oh, yeah, we did. We had one bad tide. I think that was one day. So we haven't had a big bad tide. And we haven't seen what it's going to do to our areas. So we're still waiting on that. Okay, we're going to need this to drop a little bit lower before we can even mess with anything of that down there. So I am just trying to figure out what we're going to do. Because part of it is like, I'm still waiting on science. Because I want the overhangs, but I don't want to get the small overhangs. I want the 6x1. Because that's going to be a really big boon, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a big boon to get one. And now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm looking, if I was to go out, if I was to put it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm actually going to need to do something else there too. It's something I was just thinking about. But I don't actually need to do it right now. I'm still waiting. I'm still playing a waiting game. Oh, hey, there we go. The bad water is receding. That means I should be able to put in this stairs. And if I put a levee there, I'm going to need them to come pick that up. So I have 9 beavers with nothing to do, which means I could actually get some other things going on, you know, because I have so many things that I can still be setting up and doing and making. So the question is, do I build another hauling post? Because that would be a very good thing to have. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I'm really not sure if I should build another hauling post. But first things first. So we're going to need 1 water wheel there, 1 water wheel there. Still need you to come pick up those planks, yo. So let's look at some things real quick. Food. I could plant some new food crops. Because, I mean, we have so many potatoes. We have so many potatoes. And we've got a ton of wheat. So, oh, yes. Yes, that's what we were... That's the ticket. That's what we were talking about. Expanding... Because we needed a grist mill. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So we are going to... Oh yeah, I need to connect these. So yeah, once we get some more reliable power, I guess I'll get rid of that. Yeah, it's just, there's some things we need. We're going to need a grist mill, though. Just needed some more reliable power. And plus, with the way that the grist mill is shaped, I need it to be on an edge. I really need to be facing in a direction that I can actually get to it. Well, I could always demolish that path and this path. Right, because if I put 2 more there and I put another windmill there, that'll give me that. Yeah, and then I can put that there. We're at 2,000 science. How much is a grist mill? Let's see. It's a whopping 180. We'll make the sacrifice of that 180 science to get a grist mill. So we can make some wheat flour. All of this stuff might get moved at some point too, because this is kind of just a temporary, in my opinion, it's a temporary fix, temporary situation, because at some point I'm going to need to have a larger area for all this. Okay. So I need to get rid of that and get rid of that. Tell me. I was worried about it saying, oh, there's not enough storage. You know, I also should interconnect these just in case. I know that's not always necessary, but I feel like I should do it because there's just sometimes where things don't work out how you really want them to. All right. So now we'll take care of those, get rid of those. Have them pick up the logs. Oh, that's going to be a problem. So how about we pause this lumber mill, pause this lumber mill. I need him to come pick up these planks. I mean, yeah, I could just build another storage, but if I build another storage, then it's going to end up being one of those things where I'm going to forget about it. But I did just think about, there's one thing I wanted to do up here. And to do that, I need to put a pathway across there. So, I mean, they'll get the planks and use them up here, I guess. And so then I can put a dam there. And dams there. That'll take care of that. Okay, they started, all right. Well, they picked those up, so, let's see. They'll pick those up tomorrow, because, yeah. The evaporation. It feels like the evaporation is higher than normal. And they picked them all up. They did not. Okay. Because I've only got 1 day left. I don't feel like waiting for this. Planks. Build that as fast as possible. And then we'll get rid of this. Come pick these up. Oh, I just thought about it. Dang it. I needed those to stay. Ah, gosh, you. Okay. Well, we got 1.5 days. Let's see how fast they can build these. Because if they can get most of this done, if they can get most of it, if they can get all of that built on the last day, then I'll still have at least, I think, at least a half a day when the bad tide or drought ends for them to actually let's see. Come on, come on, come on. To build the other one is what I was going to say. I'm just trying. Yes. All right. I need you guys to come get that. Did they get it all? Yes, they did. Can you get this before the workday is over? Come on. We're not leaving some resources down there. All right, so it looks like they got it all. So that gives them about... It gives them about a day to get that built. Because even though the bad tides... Or the bad tide. I keep saying bad tide. Because it's bad water down here. But even though the drought's going to end, it'll still have some time before all of that fills in with bad water and the level rises where we won't be able to get that stuff back. So we should be good. At least I really hope we are. Come on. First thing in the morning, finish it. All right, we got it going. So now we're going to delete this. Have you guys pick up the resources. And then we're going to put our power right there. And then we should be pretty good from that point on. Now we don't have to go down there anymore. Oh, I forgot there's a platform underneath it. Oh, they built that. Man, I was not even paying attention. Feels like they have so much stuff that they can still like do. Or they're still doing so much. So I have 6 water pumps and it feels like... Oh, that's because they stopped pumping because they pumped enough. They probably pumped a full amount out. When I get to the large water pumps, though, I won't have that same issue because the large water pumps go deeper. That's the only problem. The only downside to the Folktales water pumps is that their depth is only 2. So, I mean, it's... I need that storage to be for wheat flour. Yeah. Because they've stopped making wheat flour. Um, we're getting there slowly. We're going to go ahead and put our bakery over here. Yeah, we're going to put our bakery right there. And they're going to make bread. And so now what do I have all in here? I have so many grilled potatoes and so many carrots. We're going to change this one to bread. Which means they're going to remove the carrots out of there. And then once the carrots are gone out of there, they'll start putting bread in it. But, I mean, this holds 190 bread right now. So, and man, they are making that bread fast. Yeah, I feel like there's still too much water flowing through that. I may have to go back to the drawing board and raise this all up because it just... This wheel is only producing 84 horsepower. And it's just because of how deep it is. So I think I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and actually raise all of this up. I guess during the next drought. Because, like, that is not... I mean, like, with the windmills going, the power supply is 1,200. But, man, that's just, like, underwhelming that these things are only doing, like, 60. And it's 92, but it's still doing so low when it should be doing a lot higher. Oh, well.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Let's see. Now, there's still a lot I can do over here, but I still got a lot of stuff to build. So my explosives over here, my smelters here. I got a lot of metal. I mean, I'm still just waiting to figure out what I want to do next besides the... I need to get pine resin, which these haven't even formed any yet, but I need a tapper shack for that. And I'm trying to remember, does the tapper shack give you anything other than pine resin? Ah, maple syrup. Yep. Pine resin and maple syrup. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I am going to do that. I'm going to extend that road like this. And then once these grow up, they'll cut them down. Just like that. See, he's cutting that one down. Which I think I need to cut those down also. And let's see. Man, I am like, it's 500. That is 500. I am going to need it, but I don't. It's like every time I build something, it's taking away from the science that I want to get to. You know what? I could just build some more inventors. I really could. Because if I just built a couple more inventors, I wouldn't be having this. I wouldn't be having this issue. So I also think I'm gonna change this because we have so many potatoes. We have so many potatoes. We don't need that many. We have more potatoes than we actually need. Okay, so if I was to build let me see 3,000. I'm almost there. Do I wait on this or do I wait on the 3,000 to build so I can start building? Yes, I'm going to wait on the 3,000 to build overhangs because I think it's going to be more beneficial. It just will. The overhangs will be more beneficial. I know that. Oh, this still hurts. Because that should be so much higher. All right. So what things can I do in the meantime? Because I'm almost there. I'm at 2.8. I can put a lumberjack up here. Man, at some point they're going to have to get rid of those berries. We can remove these trees. Okay, other than this stuff, I need more science to do it, but if I could remove some of those shrubs and put beaver statues because they'll give me I think they'll give me a higher rating for my well-being than the shrubs will. So I mean that's future decorations. I'm trying to do my decorations as I go on this one and not wait until the last minute and be like, "Oh, I need to do decorations because I haven't been doing decorations." I also think I have way too many campfires. I'm actually pretty sure I have way too many campfires still. Well, no, it says 55, but they're also going to the rooftop terrace, so I'm not exactly sure. 2.9K. It means I should get there tomorrow. And that would be such a great thing. Now watch, my next thing is going to be a bad tide because I need to tear this apart now. It's going to be a bad tide. Because that's the way it goes. I mean, really, that's the way it goes. So, let's see. 3K. All right. Go to our paths and structures. And it kind of looks like, yeah, that was... It was almost where I needed it, at least. But I want to start working on my path over there. But there's something else I want to do here. Let's see. So I quite literally need to build that one there, build those there, and these here. So that's going to make for some interesting that's going to make for an interesting roadway design. And that'll be so I can get up there. Oh, hey, what do you know? We do have another drought approaching, so I'll be able to go down there and tear that up and possibly fix it. But what I'm going to do is right before the drought, I'm going to go and actually tear that all out and set it all up so it can be built. And then try and get all of it built before the drought ends. So we'll see how long that takes. I'll put a rush order in on it. But we're going to extend that out. Since I know a drought's coming, I can put that up a little bit higher. Oh, so I don't even know what our actual goal was for this one, but yeah. Well, one of our goals was to get this power thing figured out, and we got it figured out, even though I messed that up. Oh well, like, it happens. I know it happens. It just kind of, it still feels bad.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Still feels bad. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so all of that's done. So I was saying, I think I was going to take this farmhouse and remove it and put it over here, because having two farmhouses over here might be a little bit better. Because I don't know, this farm, I can still do that later. I can do that later if I want. I can do it later. But right now, what I want to plant over here is crops. I want sunflowers. And we're just going to put a path all the way to the end over here, just in case for some reason we want to add another Lido. And we'll build more out into the water. Oh, now that I think about it. Yep, I forgot to tear this out. Well, I don't need to tear it all out. I just need to tear some of it out. I need to get rid of that because I'm going to have to go back down there. And we're going to need levees all the way across. And then, let's see. So how is the best way to do this going to be? Because I'm going to need to build that. That way they can build whatever they can get to. Because I'm going to need them to build all of this as fast as they can. We only got 5 days, and it looks like the water should be down low enough for them to go in there and not get sick fairly quickly. Oh, I just realized I forgot to turn my lumber mills back on. I might have screwed myself for this, huh? Yeah. I completely forgot to turn my lumber mills back on, and now I'm going to pay the price for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, 4 planks, 4 planks, 4 planks. I mean, it's because like this one would be the short drought also because I needed to get things done down here. It's the short drought. That's just how that works, right? I mean, I almost feel like I should have put a storage down there for logs. Like, what if I turned this to logs and said, obtain goods from other warehouses? So they're not going as far to get the logs. But then they haven't picked those ones up either. Which is nuts. Like, sir, Mr. Beaver, sir. Like, it's like, I'm going to need you to pick those up. Oh, gosh. This is like really, really crazy to watch. Because I'm going to need them to pick those up soon. Well, if they can at least get those 2 wheels done. I think, okay, so if they get the 2 wheels done, and I can get the center levees put in. Hold on. I need to increase that. Because I should be able to build the wheels from above. So I'm going to turn this down some. It's 22, 24, 26. So I can go ahead and put these in. And then I'm going to need, oh my gosh, I feel so silly. That whole plank fiasco. Man, that really, really was killing it.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
All right, come on, guys. I need you to build those. I'll get those later. Let's see. It looks like they might be able to make it. And I may just have to pick up those logs later. Because for real, that's the way it's looking. Oh, 19! Sunflower seeds. My sunflower seeds got harvested. All right. Well, that's always good. Oh. I didn't even realize. There's that 500. All right, so drought ended. I gotta slow this down. I do want to unlock the tapper's shack. Yeah. That'll be fine. Come on, guys. I need you to finish that. And they're taking the logs. They're grabbing these ones. Saving the resources also. Alright, you guys are my heroes right now. Oh, they finished it. And they got all the logs. Awesome. So we're gonna pick those up, and we're gonna have them build these 2 power wheels here and here. And yeah, they should be able to build those from up top. So let's get those built. Let's worry about getting those built. And then I think we're going to call it after that. See how our power is going. Up here, it's going. They were short on planks because I turned off. Oh, yeah, because I turned it off because, you know, I was being really, really brilliant with that move. Super brilliant. Also, I forgot to plant my oaks back here because, you know, I was like, oh, we can plant oaks back here. So, you know, me completely forgetting to do things because that's normal. All right, it's day 2. Okay, water's going through there. Yeah, man, it's taking that a lot of time to get over here. I thought it came through a lot faster, but man. There it goes. Oh yeah, wait. It's not connected. Oh. And it's not going to be connected because it's on the ground and I need to raise it up. So I completely, yeah. But in all fairness, this isn't, I feel like that's not as important, I want to say. It's flowing is it flowing the opposite way? Yeah, it's flowing the opposite way at the moment. It hasn't equalized yet. Okay. So then I do want levees there. It says there's no storage for gears. Yeah. Because it made a whole bunch of gears. So there's no storage for gears. At least not yet anyway. Alright. That one's like 120. So these would be going much faster if I'd actually built the ones on this side too, but I didn't have the time. So I'm going to have to actually try to probably build them from the opposite direction. Yeah. It's a lot of shenanigans. It's really a lot of shenanigans that I created with this whole thing. I could have done this a lot faster. Okay, this should get them to move faster. a levee, and then another. And so also this right here is slowing down our flow. So like some of this I need to actually take some dynamite to and widen it out, but I can't reach it right now. I mean, technically I could reach it if I just went down there to lay some dynamite, but then that becomes an issue in itself, really. I mean, I'm probably going to do it later. 105, 106, 115, 126. That's way better than the 52. So, I mean, like, yeah. It's giving us 500 when we need 280. I mean, that's better than what we had. It's much better than what we had. Even though 57 of that 500 is coming from that. So now I'm starting to feel like that was completely pointless. Oh. I don't know. But we're trying stuff.
Don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
I want to get this tapper shack built. We're going to need some storage for pine resin. I think I'm going to start on my very first storage tower. Or something, because it's just... I want larger storage for some of this stuff. Because some of these resources would fit much better in a large warehouse. See, if I build it behind here. So 1, 2. I should be able to fit 3 behind each one. So let's build a large warehouse. And how about we fill this one up with grilled potatoes because we have so many of them. And then we'll fill this one up with bread. Hey, it's Coach LB from the future. I just want to apologize for all the dead space that was in this episode. Yeah, I was doing a lot of thinking and not a lot of talking. I'll try to fix that in future episodes. Nope, I've changed my mind. Because if I build them at a storage height, I don't know if I want them that close to these. Because so let's take them back some. And that's what I changed my mind about. I didn't change my mind about the storage. I changed my mind about having them that close. And then looking at how long this video is going, and this will be the last decision I make. I'm just playing now. I'm just like completely into this, like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, but I'm now looking at the time and the length of this video, and I'm like, man, we should have ended this a while ago. So we'll up the priorities on that. We got our tapper shack. There's nobody manning it right now. Looks like we had a generation kind of die off. And then we had a new generation be born. So yeah, we're lacking a little bit in that department. Our population is sustaining very well. So I also kind of feel like I need to do some reevaluating of how I have some things set up as well. Because I just feel like I need to have some things set up a little bit differently. I guess is really where I'm standing right now. Like I want to move this water tower back. I want to move it back this way. So there's some things I'm going to think about for the next one, but I mean, this is going to give us more power up here. I'm going to expand our little production area up here and put some more stuff up here at some point. But I want to have enough power to definitely run that with no issues. We've got metal, so we can start building this, so I can start crossing this gap. Yeah, there's a lot of things still left to do. We haven't even broken the surface. I mean, once I get these treated planks, once I get this pine resin, get a wood workshop, and we start getting treated planks, I can make the large water pumps, which I won't need as many of those. I won't even need as many of those to run, because they're so much more efficient. So I have plans, as always. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. It's been a lot of shenanigans in this one because I made some mistakes and I caught them. You know, it happens. It is what it is, but I still think things are coming through pretty good. We're getting there. It's going to turn into a paradise. We're going to have to green this up somehow. I kind of have an idea about that, but it's going to wait because it's going to take some time. I think next one, we're going to get our wood workshop. And I think I also want to get a refinery and start getting extract so we can get bigger dynamites to to do some more terraforming with that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of things I want to do. I have a lot of ideas. But as always, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment if there's something you want to see or something you'd like me to try to do. I really would like to have more participation. I have a lot of ideas on my own, but I mean, a lot of people also come up with great ideas. So don't be afraid to leave a comment suggesting something. I mean, the worst that can happen is I can't do it because of things that are going on. I'm not currently at the technology level or something like that. But I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.